Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Random. Oh. Alright then, guess this is happening. I'm not going to say no today. It just doesn't feel right to. So we're going to make this work and it's going to be wonderful. And in fact, let's see. I don't know. I don't have anything to say in fact. Although I do know that I forgot to move the Isaac window, so I'm playing back at the normal position where I might not be able to see as perfectly. And that's something about which I worry moderately. Also, I have, like, a sore on the side of my tongue, I guess, like one of the messed up taste buds or whatever. And it's really kind of interfering with my life at the moment. And talking is a little bit interesting, to say the least. You might be able to notice, but I'm going to try and speak as normally as possible. That is not a health up, but it's still pretty decent. A pretty fly is, of course, an orbital that'll block some tears for us and damage flies. And Monstrous Tooth is a decent item, I guess. Why did it have to be Envy? Why did it have to be Envy? Anyway, it summons Monstro to jump on enemies, or, well, an enemy, or enemies if they're all nearby to one another. Ugh, gross. And then it'll hang around for a little bit, and you can actually kill it if you have enough damage. You can damage it all the time, regardless of your damage, unless you are literally doing no damage. But you can completely damage it, and if you have, like, Mom's Knife Polyphemus, you can kill it, which is pretty amusing. And I imagine it would count for Bloody Lust, because why wouldn't it? But at the same time, it'd be pretty pointless. If you got that much damage, there's no reason you're going to need to kill it for Bloody Lust. Okay, let's try and kill that one last, because I'd rather get a Forever Alone attack fly than a Shoop-de-Whoop. I didn't get either. Well, I mean, obviously I didn't get either, because I couldn't possibly get Shoop-de-Whoop from the Super Envy. But, you know, I didn't get it. And I think that Super Mini-Bosses have a higher drop rate for their item than regular Mini-Bosses, but I can't remember. Okay, good. That did one shot, and it's a shot speed up. Fine. It's still a bad idea, but with Samson it matters a lot less, because Samson does start with higher shot speed. But, you know, I just took that out of spite for the game. So we already have max shot speed, because Samson starts 1.31, and max is 1.4. So it only takes 0.09, and the smallest shot speed up is 0.16. So 0.23 there, that's obviously going to give us 0.9. So we have 1.4 shot speed. It's the max. I can't possibly have more. Alright then. Telepathy for Dummies. Well, the funny thing about that is I'd much rather have it than Monstrous Tooth generally, except that when I have this high of shot speed, homing is pretty much worthless. It will barely do anything for me because shot speed just makes it so that it can't change the direction of the shots very effectively. So like I said, pretty much pointless. But touching it still does get us the increased library chance, which is really what matters here. Alright, Monstro doing good work for me. Didn't kill very many things, so my Bloody Lust isn't actually activated much. Duke of Flies is one of the few bosses where Bloody Lust is particularly worthwhile to have. And there is our Devil Room that we were guaranteed. Let's see if it has anything appealing. You know, Mom's Knife, I am Samson. I'm just going to take that and see if this can work out for me. I don't believe that shot speed does anything for Mom's Knife. But Mom's Knife does negate shot speed. Oh god, I almost walked into the TNT. That would have been terrible. I'd like to go to the Curse Room, but I don't see how likely that is to happen. Boss. Ah, excellent. Boss Challenge Room giving me a health up is exactly what I wanted to see. And actually, this means that I can take Telepathy for Dummies, although Monstrous Tooth is totally better. There is a minor homing effect when you have homing with Mom's Knife, and it can be cool. Although it doesn't really matter because I'd want to have homing from either a passive source or, well, no, I'd want it from a passive source like a card or a a card or an item. Because then I can do one of the things where you hold an item over your head and then the Mom's Knife will just fly around wildly and it's amazing. Going to the Curse Room because why not? That's why not. Okay, let's do it. If ever there were a need to get crazy, it's not now, but I'm doing it anyway because I can. So I just gave up my health up. Unfortunately, I didn't know that that would happen, so sometimes you just gotta go with it. Should I do it? I should do it. Why not? I don't care about having Monstrous Tooth. So we get to replay this floor. And this one's also cellar, which is fine. I think the first one was cellar, at least. So I got the Forget Me Now, used it, replay the floor. It's different, of course, but it's still a redo. I need a key to go there. We do have the possibility of an arcade. Okay, nothing there. I can't go there because there's not even a heart right next to it. Sadly, we're not looking too good at the moment, but I mean, I did do this to myself. Mostly to make it more interesting for those of you that are naysayers of Mom's Knife, but I don't think that there's any really reason not to take Mom's Knife on a Samson run. Samson is like that bad that I would actually rather win with Samson than play my normal way for fun. Because I think that it's that challenging. So yeah, you saw that the knife was, you know what, I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to wait. So I know where the secret room probably is. Alright. Still going to check the boss first before doing that because it could be fine. We could not have to worry. And I do have the multiplier for the devil room, by the way. So that's a thing. So we're going to get a second orbital here, and that's pretty nice. I mean, I'd still rather have not fought this, but it is always nice to have more than one orbital to block tears for you. I need to take this if I want to go to the curse room, and I do want to go to the curse room. Believe me. So I'm going to do that. Keep myself at 1 heart pretty much permanently, basically. Alright, that's going to get that. And of course, it is something that would have helped me get in here, actually. But a bit pointless now. Wow, thanks. Really, you are just a stellar individual. So I don't get to go to the item room. I could, well, it's a pretty big waste of a life, but I could go play the sacrifice room, be guaranteed chest, but it could be a golden chest, and that would not really matter because I couldn't open it. So there's the library that we were pretty likely to get. If only I had a key, I would love to go to it and hopefully get an item like Book of Shadows, for example. While I did say I would rather play to win with Samson, I still would not go so far as to want to maximize with a Book of Revelations or something like that. I still want to take interesting items, and I do think that Mom's Knife is interesting. Personally. But I don't want to take the really... like, I don't know. The way I feel about Book of Revelations is just that it has no style to it. There's no way you can use it differently from someone else other than optimally or non-optimally. And so I don't like that. The D6 takes exception to that for me because the D6 gets you all of the items rather than just being an item. Oh, come on. There you go. That might be new to some of you, that you can throw the knife diagonally. Definitely a thing. Okay, that was pretty scary. Can I have a key in my life? I just want 1 key. Alright, I also don't like bee-lickers. And yeah, you see the way that the pinky eye is working, which is a 1/10 chance to let you fire a poison tier normally, is a 1/10 chance to have a poison knife upon entering the room. And that knife will poison on every hit, it seems. Pretty cool. Okay, stop. Really? No keys once again. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, I'm glad you let me out of there. I don't have... Wow, I missed. Well, there goes any devil room chance I had. And potentially there goes my life. I'd like to hope not. I can't believe I missed like I did. It was pretty silly. Oh, these flies. Okay, that kills it. What? Wait. Excuse me? That's a 1%. That is a 1% devil room right there. For those of you asking if I've ever gotten it, there you go. This kills me. I'm doing it. I won't respawn with those soul hearts, by the way. But it's a damage up and a tears up, 2 things that I really did kind of need. This is Yeah, this is very contrary to my normal playstyle. Killing myself using these things. So I should be able to do this and be fine. Yep. That's actually really good for what we've got. Shoot. Shoot. And yes, our familiars are affected by our shot speed, which is interesting. Alright, I'm going to use this. Okay, that's balling. Awesome. I'm not going to keep it, though, because there's no reason I shouldn't keep it. It's the right choice, but this is more fun. Still no way to get to the item room or library, sadly, but we are 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy. And that's good news. So that could happen. And that did keep me a little more alive. I'm in moderately okay position. I can make something work with this. Hey, hey no, hey no. Cool. That's not a key, but it's cool. But yeah, you see that Meat Boy's Tears is the second cube of meat. Still blocking tears and damaging enemies, all enemies. Also becomes a familiar that'll shoot with us. Oh, that's garbage. Fortunately, I cannot possibly take red heart damage now. Oh, I missed that one. It is kind of precise when you have to let go to do the diagonal shot, which is interesting. No, no thanks. But seeing it means I won't have to get it in a normal boss room, which is good because I would rather not have to... Well, I mean, I don't have to fight 2 bosses for a bad item, and I don't have to fight 1 boss and then get a bad item. Or that particular bad item, at least. Can I have a key? I just want 1 key. That ain't 1 key. Maybe I'll get a key by the end of this run. It's possible, even if it might be unlikely at this point. There we go. There we go. It's gonna be bad, though, just you watch. Yeah, I don't want that. That is not an item I consider worth having. Shoots more against Isaac and Blue Baby, and especially with Samson, it can definitely hit them because of the shot speed. So it'll have more range than you are used to it having. Okay, good. That got all of them. And it can kill things nearby to you like boom flies and such. And it'll do its best to do that because those are the enemies most suited to killing, the ones that are close to you. Definitely going to do this. And I'm going to go to the curse room again because that could make me Guppy. Okay, one of these could be a health up, perhaps. I don't want to take them in case... Okay, that's pretty fly. That's good. Fine, fine, fine. Don't. Oh, dear God. That was going kind of well for a little bit, and then oh, God. Alright, let's use a bomb for this. This could be important. Yeah, I mean, it paid for itself at least, but I'm still pretty worried. I wish I could get to those pills, although I did get another pretty fly, so I do have a full set of orbitals. That's the secret room, probably. Almost definitely. I'd like to go there first. See if maybe I can get to the shop for a good deal, although it's probably greed. 50% chance isn't probably, but it's definitely enough money to make the shop worth my extra bomb. And maybe I'll buy... I don't know what I'll buy. The notched axe, that would be pretty great to buy. At least I can get a key. Haven't had enough of them this run, so I'm glad to have that. Alright, let's get this boss dealt with. Hopefully, not us dealt with. Peep. Champion Peep. Not fond of this idea. Okay. Good. And Box gives us a soul heart. Oh, that's so stupid. I'm moderately salty about that, actually. Stars teleports us to the... And I get to refight him! How could I forget? I'd like to make an effort to pick up that soul heart, actually. Especially now. Alright. No, I don't want Kane's eye. It's a bad trinket. This is actually, like, kind of bad. Okay, we're fine now. I don't want to speed up. I definitely have enough of that at the moment. That's really annoying. That is, like, really annoying. Oh, this game. Alright, fine. You want me to take the speed up? I'll do it. Suck it, game. So we have the stars, which teleports us to the item room, and that could not possibly be more valuable at the moment, I'd say. Let's use that immediately. That's... wow. Man, this run. That's 2 nickels, but that doesn't help me very much. Nope. Nope, don't do it. Oh, thank you. Sometimes those just decide that they're going to hit you whether you like it or not. Ooh, okay, that was pretty close, and that was my bad. Not used to the speed yet. Okay, fine. I don't want to... I mean, I want to go to the curse room, but I can't justify it yet. It's, like, literally a terrible idea, instead of just probably a terrible idea where it might not come back to bite me. No, it's a bad idea. Okay, I'm glad that's dealt with. I can't believe that hit me. That's why I was charging it, because I was like, there's no way. It won't get through my orbitals. 15 cents. Greed's possible and pretty likely. So I'm not too enthused. But I'm definitely taking the left hand, though, because that makes it so that chests and golden chests are instead red chests, and those can contain things like soul hearts and guppy items that I pretty much need in my life at the moment. Now I need this to not kill me so that I can take this health. Wow. You are a big jerk, game. Because see, sometimes when you're hugging the wall, those don't charge at you, and then other times they do, like right now. If I get another heart drop, I'll totally do the curse room. But like I said, it's a pretty bad idea. Especially with the left hand already, so I can hopefully get more. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it yet. Ugh, I don't like that. Good. I'm a little worried, though. I really am. I'd die in one hit from a boomfly here. Okay, I'll do it. I will do it. Don't think I won't. Game, can this make me guppy, please? No, but that's pretty good too. That's a speed up, a damage up, and a soul heart. I like it, even if it's not making me guppy. It does mean that I don't need that half red heart, and I have a little bit of extra health, so it's good. It's pretty darn good. Okay. Now I'm looking for the boss, but I kind of want to get a full charge for my item before it, because this is Necropolis, so we could have a terrible, terrible boss, like perhaps the Mask of Infamy, or the Bloat wouldn't be the worst, but it could be pretty bad, so I'd like to be prepared if possible, which it might not be. It really just might not be possible. So I'm going to do my best, at the very least. And that's one more reason to fight Greed, which is, in fact, here. Thank you, based orbitals. I think we're going to get a charge, but we might not. The boss could be next to this very room coming up, and it could not matter. But it looks like we are in luck. Oops. Okay, I could get that bomb, but I don't really think it's worth it for any reason whatsoever. Oh, I didn't think that... I thought I'd be able to slip in there. But here we go. Oh, you know, it's almost like that's exactly why I wanted to have a charge for this. I mean, Mask of Infamy isn't as bad as it could be, because we have the knife, but that makes it so much nicer, as you can see. So no Devil Room is unfortunate, but Squeezy, Tears Up, 2 Soul Hearts, it's good times. We know that Greed isn't in this shop, and we have enough money. We've got a red chest here, which is good news. This run might be turning around a little bit. Okay, Troll Bomb didn't happen, that's okay. Come on, that is not quite what I was looking for. Curse of Darkness is really annoying. I am going to use a key for this. That didn't turn out very worth it. What are you? Sure, range up increases our charge rate. so it's something. I'm happy to receive it, basically. I faltered. It's purely my own fault, but most things are. Alright, peep. Wow, I tried to walk right into that one. Fortunately, the game wouldn't let me. Not a drop. Okay, fine. Kamikaze flies were not what I was looking for. My base damage is decent but not amazing, so they do twice that. They're not affected by the knife. Okay. I don't really need all this money, unless we come across copious beggars, which is fine with me if we do. Yeah, I do want the purse, and I want the soul heart, and I want the key, I guess. So, of course, the purse allows us to hold 2 trinkets, which actually increases our chance of becoming guppy drastically. So that's a nice big deal. And then the soul heart's the soul heart, the key's a key. Okay, you want to aim at the lower eye, or, well, really aim at either eye for these guys when you have the knife. Just don't aim at the middle, and you'll be fine. Although that one was clearly the middle. It's different based on the perspective of the movement. Okay, so that's a profit because of the My Little Unicorn. I'm pleased with that. Okay, leapers. I missed. I clearly missed. Okay. Oh man, I almost walked right into that. Champion leaper is a little more smart. Okay, okay, that room went fine. Room went completely fine, and so shall this room. It's probably worth trying to play that, but I'm not going to. Because again, you can walk through spikes horizontally and vertically without taking damage. It's just difficult because we're not used to it. Okay, good job, cube of meat. And so far, we found nothing, really. I mean, the purse is good, but we found nothing that I'm looking for. I went to the curse room already. That happened. Okay, that's fine. I will use a bomb to get that chest, because every chest has some level of importance for me. I don't know this pill. Health up. Bombs are key. No thank you. Now I know, though, and that's good news. That means that I can use it again if it happens to be advantageous and I find it. I'll take Harlequin Baby. It's decent and it won't actually be hitting Isaac and Blue Baby, so that's not a concern. But I can use it to do a significant amount of damage. It also turns out not to be special, which is something I didn't know, but it just turned out that it was. So it's one of the familiars that I deem acceptable in my own personal play. Come on, bring it on. Yeah, you thought you had something on me. Alright. Cool, and meat, that's health up and damage up. We'll take our Polaroid, but still have the left hand. And now I just have to. Okay, Curse of the Labyrinth. It's a little unfortunate, but it also could be fortunate. Like, it means that I'm not getting a devil room with items in it, so I'm less likely to become guppy. That's the negative here. Positive is, it should, hopefully, be easier to find the boss rooms, since they will be next to each other, and provided I get at least moderately lucky, I find them both at the same time guaranteed, so if I can get to one of them faster than a normal floor, I save time. Regardless, I should save time room-wise relative to doing 2 womb floors, or utero floors in this case. I should, just because there aren't even twice as many rooms on this floor. There are 1.8 times as many. So it's pretty good. I'm amazed I haven't taken damage yet. I expected that to hit me because of saying that. Whoa, calm down. I guess I'll go this way. Oh my god, that's how I take damage first. Let's not make a habit out of that. I don't have the habit, sadly. Can this be the right way? Okay, okay. Calm, 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 calm. Do not worry yourself. I am just here. Okay, 2 1 bomb for 2 bombs is a good trade. Want to blow up as many rocks as possible to maximize the chance of getting a tinted rock, because I can't tell them apart from normal ones, nor can anyone. There's a theory floating around, but I'm pretty sure that it is not true. It's nothing. So it's all good. I like how the rocks have shadows. So we have an implication of where the light comes from, but some of the shadows are differently positioned from others, and means that we've got some like omnipresent light. I think that that's not anything. Okay, Book of Shadows is better because it's more invincibility and it charges more often. It just doesn't do contact damage for us. I'm gonna stick with it over what I had because, like I said, I think it's better for us. So I'm happy. That was a good find. That does not mean anything, in fact. I still think that it's more worthwhile to use a bomb here than a key, but that might not be the case. Bad gas, no thank you. Unknown pill, speed up. Oh, good. I mean, it's fine. I already committed to taking more speed this run than I normally would. So, I mean, really lay it on me. Can I just, like, find the stuff? I should just take the bad gas pill since I don't have anything else that I'm holding on to. Nope. So I'll do that. That's an interesting boss location. Again, I will use a bomb for this and leave and re-enter. Alright, I'll let those blow up any rocks that they will, and that's that. The bloat definitely gets the, oh, I pressed space and it didn't press, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm invincible, no worries. Jesus Juice is 0.5 damage up and a bit of a range up. Oh, I missed. Oh, alright. So, I mean, it's good times. It's gonna help us with the knife. Oh, I have no bombs. Wow, I actually got repeated bombs that quickly. That's good. Okay. Well then, that was lucky. I'm going to the cathedral. It's not the right choice. There's no way I'm gonna win. But if I do, it'll be way more fun. Anyway, a Samson win ain't a Samson win unless you can do it in the cathedral and chest. And this is what I must do. The Book of Shadows could be the difference maker here, though. It could be something that allows me to win. Right, of course. But I don't have a teleport, so I don't really think that's worth it. Ooh, I thought I was gonna get hit there. Looked like the shadow was going to hit me. Ah, that one didn't look like it was close enough. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we do something fun. Alright, kill everyone as quickly as possible. Hopefully within 10 seconds here. And that was perfect. That was perfect. I liked it. Would recommend. Would not actually recommend. That was a terrible idea. It only worked because of my setup, so I guess if you have that setup, go for it. But generally, do not go for it. Bad plan. Oh no, come back. I'm trying to use you for this tinted rock. Okay, I'm feeling a lot better about this as long as I can have my Book of Shadows charged for the boss. Which, I mean, I think I will. It's just a matter of that this is... Okay. Oh, I thought I'd actually dodged that successfully. That sucks right there. That sucks a lot. So there go 2 of my soul hearts because it was a bad room and it didn't work the way I planned it to, thought it would. And it was the wrong path, so it wasn't even worth my while. Sad times. I could and should have used the Book of Shadows there. I overvalue spacebar items, and I know it, and you're all going to tell me it anyway, because you do often. And I guess the more you tell me, probably the more likely I am to get better about it. Yeah, I'm fast. I can do that. I guess down seems reasonable to me. Okay, that's fine. Don't go too fast. Otherwise you charge into the damage, and that's not a good idea. Oh, it didn't set off the chain reaction that I really needed to. I disagree with me getting hit there. Okay, good. I still have a chance. If I can avoid damage here, which I completely should be able to. Honestly, though, it might be a better idea to have taken damage because of that, and I did have an opportunity that I did not take. Well, we'll see if it screws me over. Hopefully this should be fine, though. 10 seconds can possibly kill Isaac for me. Okay. That's pretty much what needed to go down. Now, we're only going to get red chests here because I have the left hand and didn't have the opportunity to swap it for anything. And red chests are not guaranteed to contain items in the chest. But we do become Guppy. So now we can fly, and every tier that we hit with, or in this case, every tick of damage from the knife, spawns a kamikaze fly for us, and that'll do twice our damage. Oh, I don't want to kill you. And that also includes our familiar tiers, which is pretty sweet, actually. Oh, no. I needed the hearts, not the bombs. This is by no means a victory. By no means. Okay, can you get angry at me and do your laser? Okay, heart is what I need to see, but I think that I need to hold out this time. This might be a room where I need to use the Book of Shadows, but it also might not. Okay, it turned out not to be. Is there really no heart that dropped in here? That's really inconvenient. So I want to save that to get full health. Or if I die, I guess that's useful. Okay, calm down. Okay, this is why I don't want Demon Baby. Good. Key doesn't help me at all. Keys are literally worthless, so I guess I should use the bombs or key pill. Okay, so I want to not take the heart yet, because I have Polaroid invincibility incoming. I don't think this is the right way. Indeed, it is not. So yeah, Polaroid invincibility on the way, and now I take the heart. Because now I actually need the full health. I shouldn't have gotten hit there, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I could have used the Book of Shadows to avoid damage, certainly, within one room, and then see if I got a heart or something. Perhaps get another gluttony room, get another heart, get another health up. But I didn't think that that was the wise decision. Turned out it would have been fine. So I'll use bombs or key at the end of the floor. And what I'm going to do is, if I get any bombs, just skip them. So that I can pick them up after I finish everything. With the bombs or key pill, of course. So there's a heart in here. Need that. I'm a little sad that we didn't get Guppy's tail, but I also still don't have another trinket to replace mine with, so it doesn't... I don't need more chests because they're probably worthless. Although they could contain soul hearts that would be pretty valuable to me, I guess. Yeah, I don't need the Fool. I'm fine without the Fool. Okay, I guess since I'm here, I'm just going to use bombs or key. Continue on my way and hope for the best. Super Sloth is okay. I can dig it. And it's all about where you point your knife when dealing with some things. Empress is really going to be good for us. Increased damage and speed for a room. It's pretty significant on the damage front. And the speed, we might be at max speed, I'm not sure. Wouldn't surprise me. So that doesn't matter. But still, I think that we've got this given the Book of Shadows. Which we do have, and I'm not going to use on this room no matter what. I think we've got this. Okay, get that in there. Okay, I'm just going to do this upright. Don't. There we go. That is a Samson win. I didn't even do any resets. You're all going to think, oh, it's only 35 minutes. He obviously died, especially on a Samson run. Yeah, you can't have these preconceptions because they're not guaranteed to be right with me. I hope you enjoyed the run. I thought it was really interesting, even with the knife, although I like knife runs, and even as a viewer. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.